We're breaking down each team here from SEC Media Days with Phil Savage, the executive director of the Reese Senior Bowl. And Phil, we'll start with Missouri, fresh off a trip to the SEC Championship game in 2013, replacing a quarterback and only returning 8 starters.
Yeah, and a year ago, Gary Pinkel walked the hallways of the Winfrey as maybe the coach on the hottest seat in the entire SEC. He emerges with 12 wins, new contract signed through 2020, and now this year, only 8 returning starters. The key, though, is that Matty Mock, 3-1 as a starter at the quarterback position. He returns. Marcus Golden, outstanding defensive end on the other side of the ball. Missouri's had a very solid program, and it was only for injuries in 2012 where they were derailed their first season in the SEC. It's a very solid program. They'll be competitive in the SEC East.
LSU Tigers, Les Miles, I think he's lost, was it 26 juniors?
25 juniors.
In the last 2 years?
Underclassmen, no, since 2009.
Okay.
But that is way more than anybody else.
Oh, yeah.
25 underclassmen, 6 of which were first rounders. And I think that loss of experience might catch up with them finally, because there's no question they recruit a ton of talent. But at some point, when you have to do that year after year after year, the lack of experience is going to catch up. And that's why people talk about Mississippi State and Ole Miss perhaps taking a step forward in the SEC West, because LSU, inevitably, the well's going to run out, because you just cannot lose that much talent over a short period of time.
Well, he's recruited a lot of talent, but when you lose that experience, including your quarterback, Zach Mettenberger's out, and they have a freshman in there.
Yeah, they come into 2014 with a blank piece of paper at quarterback, both receivers, and in other parts of their team. So it's going to be tough for LSU. You know, you'd rather have talent that you can develop than no talent, and it is what it is.
Yeah.
And I think LSU will be a very good team by the time you get to November. But initially, their first game is against Wisconsin. It's going to be a tough contest out at Reliant Stadium in Houston.
And finally, Arkansas, really unstable on defense. It's their 4th coordinator in 4 years. I mean, how do they get it going there?
Yeah, Arkansas under Brett Bielema, this is his 2nd year. He goes out and gets a new defensive coordinator. Rob Smith brings him in from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. But as you stated, 4 defensive coordinators in 4 years. They've got to get that side of the ball repaired, and in a hurry. But offensively, they have 2 of the best running backs in the league, Alex Collins and Jonathan Williams. They're going to have to rely on the run game, which is what Brett Bielema's calling card was at Wisconsin, and hope that they can get off to a better start this year, coming off 9 consecutive losses. They won their first 3 games a year ago, then lost 9 in a row. Mentality from the neck up. They've got to get their confidence back, and I think they can do that early in the year, although their season opener is at Auburn.
Yeah, it's a tough stretch battling week in and week out in the SEC West.